doing R2, a dual layer disk. I don't think it's both sides. I just think it has dual layers in it. So instead of 4 gigabytes, you can store 8 gigabytes. It's still a new thing, not very stable. I think a lot of movies are put on that, so they have extra content on it. You can watch bloopers or deleted scenes or director's cut. I believe that's what it's generally used for, but it's not good. I do not recommend it for your archives. Get to questions as soon as I'm done. I want to make sure I cover all this. How much time do I have now?
Over half an hour.
Okay. Let's talk about things to avoid. I touched on it. Again, your cartons, your storage should be labeled archival. If it's not an appropriate permanent storage for your originals. Materials that contain lignin, inappropriate. PVC materials, inappropriate. Another couple things that I didn't mention earlier in the vocabulary is the conditions of temperature, climate. One of the killers of any document or any photo that you have is moisture. And that's humidity. If you can't maintain a 50% humidity factor, 50 to 70% at the most, you shouldn't be storing it in that area. It's just inappropriate. It will speed up the decay of the images. They all got to break down, but it actually speeds it up. And especially if there's mold in there. Once the mold, the microbes, make their place into your documents and your prints, there's no stopping them. There's nothing you can do besides burning the photo or the document to get rid of them. They will multiply. And some do it slower than others. Just depends on how much humidity you have. There's light. Oh, another adverse temperature we don't think about is dryness and heat. So you might find that in your attic, especially up here in the north, if you have an attic and it's not temperature controlled. Okay? That's another thing. And then if something's hot in the summer and cold, freezing cold in the winter, oh, it just, give it a couple of years and there'll be cracks all throughout your pictures. Light. We forget how powerful the sun is. You know, even my father, very dark-skinned man, would get sunburn. You know, it would happen, you know. And it's a very powerful, powerful star that we have near us. And there's a lot of benefits to it. But when it comes to photographs, keep them out of the sunlight. You want to display photographs? I always tell people, display the copy. Make a copy. Display the copy. You know, we have a hallway that's in the dark, and that's where the pictures go. But there's a bathroom upstairs, and when that bathroom door is open, the children leave it open or something, or I forget, and the sun is coming through in the morning, it's going right on those pictures. You know, you got pictures on the refrigerator, right by the sun. Nope. Display the copy, not the original. Magnetic materials. And this can really mess with your computer. But it can also mess with originals because it will attract metal filings and it will scratch what you have. Dirt, pressure-sensitive adhesives, which is basically glue, tape, rubber bands, rubber cement, paper clips, all this stuff is not appropriate for your photos and your documents. The rubber bands will eventually stick to it, break down. The tape, the adhesive will eventually go through it. Writing on the originals. Now, well, someone else wrote on the original, that's fine, but you don't have to keep doing it. I had a customer, he had the print, and then he made a photocopy, a quick black and white photocopy of that print, and he put that photocopy next to the print inside the photo album, and he wrote on the copy, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so. All right? That's a great way to do it. If you have to write on your print, maybe you write on the back, but right at the top edge or at the edges. And try a pencil. Of course, a pencil could leave a dent. The ink will come through eventually, though. So if you're right on the top edge, at least it won't go through. The reason why I'm telling you this is not to tell you to do it, but because it's a stopgap measure. Sometimes when I tell people these things, they're so shocked that they've been doing things the other way. They don't know what to do now. So I'm saying, well, you can keep doing what you're doing, but for now, stop writing in the middle of the print, on the back or on the front. So, what kind of archival quality products or storage materials have you used or are using? I'm just curious, if you're even into it. So you're really not. This is new for you.
You're fresh.
Okay, you took a sheet, a newsprint from a newspaper page, and you had it framed.
It's not framed, it's just in a, it's probably not doing very good, but it's a plastic case or something.
It's in a plastic case, which we hope is archival.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you should check with him. Is he still in business? Do you know? Is there a way to get in touch with him?
He charges enough for it to be charged.
You should still find out. Because you said, when you said plastic,
It's kind of like the see-through.
yeah, but it's not glass.
No, it's not glass.
It's plastic.
It's bend, and it, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about, is you said plastic.
Acid-free. It looks like that.
Yeah, it should be PVC free, actually. Plastic. So you got to find that out. If not, take it out. There's books you can get in binders. You'll see. Any other, how about...
The plastic flimsy sheets that you stick things in? I think it's archival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as long as it's archival, PVC free, the plastic is PVC free, it's okay.
It's okay for pictures?
Yeah. As long as it's PVC free. And it's not sticky. There's no adhesive. Have you ever had any nightmare stories you'd like to share with anybody? About how you stored something, then you looked at it years later and said, oh my God, what happened?
A picture is in a glass and I cannot get it off the glass.
So you've had
I didn't do it. It was different.
you were given a picture, yeah, that had the print that was stuck to the glass. Usually that's because moisture got in there and it just stuck to it. Yeah. Yeah. Any other nightmare?
Of my uncle's picture, World War I, a very long picture of the African American World War I soldiers.
Yeah.
And when he had it in his basement, it was like upside down. And I said, oh, it's wonderful. And it was kind of ruined at that particular time. And then I took it and put it in my car to take it, to have it restored, and something happened. And it just got messed up.
It broke up? Did it break up into pieces?
Yes. And I had it, like together to, and it's...
And you left it in your car how long?
I'm not long.
I mean, what was it, an hour, a week, a day?
A week or
Yeah.
over a week or whatever. And it just kind of deteriorated. And now I just have a little small piece of, it's awful.
And was that in the summer when it was hot? Winter? Probably summer.
Yeah, it was summer.
It was hot. It was probably hot. Yeah, we got to be real careful with our pictures.
Yeah, I mean, this was some years ago.
Yeah, we never...
And this was World War I?
I mean, a World War I photo. Yeah, I mean, this is serious stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, we go to the digitizing part. And the question is, can digital be rated archival? Can you call something you save to your computer archival quality? Anybody got an answer?
Yeah.
Yes. Any no's? No. Yes. No. Well, you're both right. It's yes and no.
Okay.
And I'm not a politician. Okay. I say that it depends on the scanner and the quality